Hello everyone, this is Anthony and Joe from Dave and Adams. Pre-release for Magic the Gathering Brothers War was this past weekend, and we are going to crack open a couple boxes here. We have one set booster and one collector booster we're going to crack open, and more stuff to give away to you guys on social media. We'll get to that in a little bit. But Joe, it's a cool set.
Yeah.
Some very cool stuff we can open in this, so let's not waste any time. We're going to start with the set booster first.
So now we're going to be giving away all of the contents of the set booster that we open.
Yes.
So if you want to win it, comment on this YouTube video with what card you're most excited for out of the set and why.
And
why is important.
It can be any card. You know, with this set there are, the artifact retro sheets.
Yeah.
So if you want, if your favorite card in this set is an old border Wormcoil engine, we got the little insert here. Then your favorite card in the set is a old border Wormcoil engine. It's completely legitimate. There's also with these being set boosters, we also have a chance to open a card on the list, which I actually think we're going to start with here. That's usually what the magic back at the back of the pack means. So we have our art. Oh, there we go. Our art card. I was really confused. We have our art card. It's actually one of the signed ones, which is less common. They're normally not signed. Basic. We go through our commons here. And then we'll start. The rares could start up at any time. So we got a Lodestone Golem. This is one of the retro artifacts. Lodestone Golem. And a Diabolic Intent. That's a pretty good way to start a box.
Yep.
Very popular reprint. Potentially very strong card here. Foil Burrowing Razor Maw, and off the list we have a Mirror Gallery. Just says the legend rule doesn't apply. So not a bad start.
Yeah.
Not a bad start. Those are probably over here.
Get these mildly started for you off camera.
That would be great. All right. Ooh, Foil Island also. Card here. Foil Island. Another, gotta love to see the Foil Islands. The full art lands in this set are pretty cool too. They all have like a mech kind of creation on them.
Sort of a mech kaiju.
Yeah, mech
thing
kaiju.
going on.
Alright, go through some of our commons here. This card's really good for a common. It's the exile target creature or planeswalker. Another very good uncommon right there.
Yeah, there's a lot of very good cards in this set.
Goblin Charbelcher. And an Ivory Tower from the retro frame here. A Titania's Command Rare. And then we have a Trench Stalker foil here.
And it counters.
I didn't even know you could get double retro artifacts.
So I was off camera failing. You gotta put this on camera more. 'Cause,
oh boy.
I somehow peeled this like an apple.
Yeah,
like
he peeled the plastic like off the
Yeah,
I don't know how you did
only
that.
the outer layer came off, and I was just like losing it off camera. That's why I wasn't talking during that last pack. I was too embarrassed.
All right.
And
Art
also
card.
laughing.
Ooh, that's the Platinum Angel retro art card. That looks pretty cool. The art cards are really cool. They make for like pretty good like bookmarks or various stuff like that. Pretty cool inclusion. I believe that started in Modern Horizons 1. Llanowar Waste full art. Pretty cool. Pain lands are good. And a Foundry Inspector from the retro frame here. Brotherhood's End, a pretty good sweeper. Destroyed some artifacts as well. And the foil Power Stone Engineer. And Mishra's Manufactory. Little sub game there in the end there.
I'm gonna try and open this one off camera in a helpful way.
Hopefully that's better than last time.
Nope, did the exact same thing.
That's great. I don't know how you keep doing that. Titania art card here. There's some of the commons. We have a Bonesaw.
Bonesaw is ready.
Bonesaw. Tocasia's Welcome. Pretty good card draw spell in white. Enchantment in white, I should say. Foil Gnarl Root Pallbearer.
Enchantments are still spells here, technically.
That's true. Everything's a spell.
Go with the vertical
boy.
part. That's where I actually finally found a way into the pack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
That's how I'm gonna start doing these off camera.
Okay, perfect. Let's go there. Pretty cool. Giant Growth feels like a pretty good reprint for a set that takes place in basically Magic's original timeline.
Ooh,
By the Spike and a Chromatic Lantern. Lots of retro artifacts here. Oh, Skinner Beam Battalion's got the new prototype mechanic. Prototype's a pretty unique mechanic. So with this, if you cast it for its 3 red, it becomes like a red permanent, like it counts for red devotion.
Yeah.
You know, once it's on the battlefield, it's kind of a goes against the grain of counting devotion and you know, kind of being the card, being the mana value. It's not in the top right corner. Pretty interesting.
It's actually surprisingly mechanically similar to the adventure cards.
Yes.
Just instead of doing an entirely unrelated thing, it's just a mildly different thing.
Yep. Oh, that's ooh, Millstone. Cool.
That's what they named Mill after.
Yeah, they actually said that they just couldn't think of a better word for it than mill, so they just named the keyword mill. Scrap Trawler, and a Sahili Filigree Master. Always like to open a Planeswalker, and a foil Urza's Command. So, pretty cool pack there. Got a Mythic and a foil rare. Like to see that. Looks like we have another list card coming up here. You can tell the list cards, they threw us off for a little while in the sets with the double face cards, but generally if you open a set booster and you get the magic back, you're gonna get something pretty cool at the end. So, ooh, signed, I think that's Mishra. It is Mishra Lost to Phyrexia, the signed art card.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. Foil planes. More stuff with the prototype mechanic. There is I can't even call it a cycle of mythics because white didn't get one, but it's just a mechanic that appears in the set. Semblance Anvil for the retro frame, and Blast Zone, a pretty cool reprint there. Skyfish Spider and Deny Reality from the list slot there.
Not as spicy of a list as the Mirror Gallery.
No, there's some cool stuff on the list. I was reading through it. You can get Urza Saga, Force of Vigor, some other cool stuff like that. Renin 6 was on the list for a while. I don't believe it is any longer. Right there, another full art basic, not foil this time. Calamity's Wake is a pretty cool potential sideboard option if you're into that. Ornithopter, very classic. It's a blueprint Ornithopter as well. Innocuous looking card, but a long-time staple. Visions of Phyrexia is the rare out of that pack, and a Kixian Skull Flare is the middle there.
Mostly open packs.
Mostly open packs. Got another list card here. Card. Recommission's pretty cool, kind of unearth effect. They really actually did print some pretty good commons in this set. Lay Down Arms being one of the good uncommons as well. Burnished Heart.
I love Burnished Heart. So good.
Awake in the Woods makes a bunch of Dryad Arbors.
So many Dryad Arbors.
It's just like X Dryad Arbors, even as many as you want or can make. For the meld cards, so you can get the flip cards in here. Interesting. I did not know that.
Makes some sense.
It does, because there are the 3. There's only 3 flip cards in the whole set, but I guess that's
6 flip cards, but
true. Yeah, you're right. 6.
technically they're melds. Flip cards are from Comic Con.
True.
The original Comic Con.
Blueprint art card there. So I will not get deceived by that any longer. Swift Spear, pretty cool reprint there. Self-assembler and another Ornithopter. Whoever's getting this box is getting half a playset of Ornithopters.
At least.
Yes. Mishra's Command and a foil Deadly Post.
Oh, I forgot to help.
Ah, it's okay.
I was too distracted by the cards.
Up there, Swift Spear. Alright. I was like getting the art cards of the basic lands. Why can't you just use these, John?
Because they're not magic packs.
That's correct. So these are cool. We got a Power Plant Worker and Mine Worker. They basically did an homage to the original 3 Tron lands. There's this Mine, there's this Power Plant, and there's this Tower, and they all do something if you have the other 2. And Tower Worker makes 3 mana if you have all 3, so pretty cool homage there. Keening Stone and Chromatic Star from the artifact. Cityscape Leveler. This card's
so
sick.
good.
Yeah, this card's sick. It's going to replace Meteor Golem probably in the mono-green Devotion decks in Pioneer, I would think, at least. That card's just sick.
Yeah, I think 8/8 trampled, and also does it again when it attacks, is a little bit better than the 3/3.
So quick little recap here earlier. We've actually hit several mythics so far already. We're already at 4, so hopefully, we get a couple more. 4 is probably, I think, what you get on average in a box. Around there.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. So we're already at 4, roughly halfway through. Give or take. Another art card of that one.
Scrap work somewhere else.
Yeah. Oh, we got one of the Transformers cards.
Oh, sick.
So that's 1 in 10 boosters, I think, in the set booster. You get a Transformers card. So we got Flamework, Rash Veteran, and they have the More Than Meets the Eye. So they flip. They went with kind of the 80s art style here.
Yeah. I mean, that's if you know Transformers from the 80s and not the Michael Bay series, like that's what they look like to you. So I think it's the smart way to go.
Swiftfoot boots. The other thing to note about the Transformers cards is they are not standard legal.
Yeah.
Neither are the artifacts. They're kind of like the Strixhaven Mystical archives. So Swiftfoot boots is a good one though. Urkel's Final Meditation and Foil Haywire Might, which is a card that's going to see play in Modern probably because you can get it off Urza Saga. So.
And you can also kill their Urza Saga with it.
Yes, you can get it off your Urza Saga to kill their Urza Saga. I'm ignoring the packs Joe is open for me.
Yeah, that's okay.
Right there. Another full art land there. Commons, Dreams of Steel and Oil is just a cool name for a card.
Yeah. the chasm between how great the name is and how fine the card is.
Exactly. So we have Drafna, founder of Lotnan, and a foiled Disfigure. Which figure? Alright. Another signed art card, another duplicate art card as well. There are 81 art cards in the set, so it's kind of weird we've gotten 2 duplicates already, but I digress. Here's Tower Worker I was talking about. It's a 3-mana mana dork that adds 3 mana if you have Mind Worker and Power Plant. Again, very cool homage to the original Tron lands. No One Left Behind is another cool reanimating thing, yeah.
A lot of these things probably going to be reanimating primarily Grease Fangs.
Speaking of modern staples, we have Mishra's Bauble, the old border, Kayla's Reconstruction, which is Big Collective Company, Machine Over Matter foil, and Joyra of the Gitu as our list card there.
Important thing to know if you're playing a Joyra of the Gitu EDH deck, it does not matter how many clock spinnings and stuff you have. When you suspend a Ulamog and a Jokal Hops, you will be dead before they come off suspend.
Got the art card of Urza here, Urza Planeswalker, that's just his name.
With the stones for eyes.
Yes, the Might Stone and Weak Stone for eyes. Foil Planes again. Another Haywire Might. Sigil of Valor and Ashnod, Flesh Mechanist. And a Teething Wormlet foil. Cool. Double rare pack there. A little bit. It's Ashnod's first card, is that correct?
Of Ashnod proper.
Yes.
As far as I
We've
can recall,
we've seen her alter
and her transmography. Yeah, those of you in the comments, feel free to correct me on how to pronounce it. Transmographin.
Okay. We got Liberator, Urza's Battlethopter, I believe is the name. It is the art card there. Full art planes.
I can't remember if transmogrify is the actual term.
Another very good uncommon in the set. Third Path Iconoclast. It's, you want to play 8 Young Pyromancers, you can do that now.
That's what I'm doing.
Rare Terror Ballista. Pristine Talisman as our retro artifact. Steel Seraph, which is one of the better prototype cards in my opinion. Pretty cool. Weak Stone Subjugation foil and a Druid's Call. This card there. I guess to elaborate more on prototype, it keeps the abilities it has down here if you prototype it. The only thing different is the power and toughness.
And also mana cost and color.
Yes, mana cost and color, but it keeps the abilities. So if you cast this for 3, it would be a 3/3 flyer with the text of giving something else a keyword prior to combat. Art card there, another full art planes. Sundering Titan. Awesome. I love Sundering Titan.
My friend plays Escape Shift in Modern. He had a Prismatic Omen out, and his opponent played a Sundering Titan, and he was very upset.
It's also very good into Dryad of the Elysian Grove.
Yep.
Just close up 5 lands.
Yep.
It's one of the ones I'm hoping to open for myself once I hand in a box. Go straight into my mono blue Triad for modern in the sideboard. Another full art planes, the same exact one. Astral Cornucopia and Liquid Metal Coating, another one that will be going into my Blutron deck.
Ooh, and half of one of the meld.
Half of one of the meld cards, so we can talk about that a little bit if you know.
We got the text box half. I think
Yeah.
it's easier to talk about what the card does.
Yeah, we got the text box half. So yeah, the way this works is there are 6 cards in the set with meld, 3, meld pairs. Yes. This is one of them. It's for Titania. It's a land on its own, and then Titania has the text that if I believe you need 4 lands in your graveyard at upkeep for them to meld, and then it melds into this. You get a Star, Vigilant Reach, Trample, Haste, Power and Toughness, split the number of lands you control. Puts all. It's a Splendid Reclamation, and then you can animate your lands as 0/0s with 4 1/1 counters on it. So, yeah, when you meld these, you just take both halves of the card and just kind of stick them together. If we get Titania, we will demonstrate that.
You probably set that aside in case we
That's a
need more melds.
fantastic idea. All right. It's Ramos.
Not sure, Ramos? I was going to say Ramos.
Ramos? I've heard it both ways.
The psych reference.
It is a psych reference. We have Mesmeric Orb.
Ooh, that's so good.
Is very good. And Lorna the Third Path, which is, they just decided to print much better Reclamation Sage for some reason. Isn't that neat?
All kinds of way better.
Yeah, all kinds of way better. And Ranger Vios.
That's also good.
That's a pretty good list pull there. Might be more familiar with his updated, or her updated cousin. Ranger Captain of Eos, which is a Modern Horizons 1 card that sees a fair amount of modern play. Go for the Throat, pretty good reprint. Probably one of the better Doomblade variants in Pioneer. Speaking of good reprints, Obstinate Baloth, downshifted to Uncommon, which was definitely their hedge of, what if Liliana the Veil's too strong? We have Jalen Tome and Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia, is our rare there, and Great Desert Prospector as an Uncommon. Or as our foil, I should say. We're about maybe a little under 10 packs here, roughly 10 packs left in this box. Remember, the contents of this box are going to be one of yours. You just have to comment on the YouTube video what your favorite card from this set is, and we've gotten a lot of good options so far. Interesting art card there. Precursor Golem. Neat.
I remember somebody played a Precursor Golem and somebody else smashed a smithereens. It's a pretty bad time for them.
Scrap Trawler off the Retro Artifacts. Tanos the Toy Maker. Coastal Bulwark, and Opportunity.
Opportunity is one of my favorite things that I've ever wild ricocheted in Game of Two and a Giant.
Also have a fixed Field of Ruin for Commander. This one does not make every player search a land, just you
the
and
affected player.
Yes, the affected players search the lands. It's not something I realized about Field of Ruin because I don't play Commander.
Yeah. I just sit back and wait for somebody to Field of Ruin somebody else because I get a free land for no reason. Great.
It's the Ivory Tower art card. So I should say I don't think we mentioned this, but people probably have noticed by now. The Retro Artifacts have 2 different arts. They have this one, which is like the blueprint art, and they have like the regular art, which is a scratch all on there. So Sigil of Valor, I guess I could have just used that as an example as well. So Retro, the blueprint art, and then the regular art. Each card comes in both variants. So the Temporal Anchor is our rare from that.
Such an interesting effect on that, where it's
is.
whenever you
Coalition
scry
Meld.
cards to the bottom, you exile them and you can play them. Like,
Yeah, very weird.
yeah, it's neat.
And Coalition Relic off the list. Gotten some pretty good list cards. There's a Blackblade Reforged blueprint art card. Looks pretty cool. Foil Swamp. Foil Full Art Swamp. Curate, which is a reprint from Strixhaven, but if it looks different, it's because it has much less text because they changed it to Surveil 2 because Surveil is now evergreen. Yes. Self-assembler and a brushland.
I think all the Surveil cards are blue, so it's closer to ever blue than ever green.
There's a couple that are.
Yeah, I'm just making a joke about ever blue instead of ever green.
Well, most of it is a predominantly black mechanic. Disinformation campaign just got a lot better. There's things like Consider now say Surveil 1. We have Rescue Retriever. It's one of the Jumpstart cards.
Yeah. It's a very good boy.
Very, very crazy looking dog. Springleaf Drum, pretty good one. Hostile Negotiations. Wish they called it Aggressive Negotiations so I could make some Star Wars references, but I digress. Giant Cindermaw foil. You know what Aggressive Negotiations are, Joe?
Is that one,
It's negotiations with a lightsaber. That's all it is. It's episode 2. There. The prototype stuff. There's the Millstone. Painful Quandary.
Painful Quandary is just so unpleasant to play against once it's released.
Yes.
Strongly recommend keeping a spell pierce available in case he tries to play it on turn 5.
And the Razor Lash Transmogrant. Or, if you don't mind just eating 5 life or discarding a card, keep your disenchants ready. Alright, a few packs left here. Foil them out. Bunch of Gaia's cards right there. The uncommons and commons in these are supposed to tell a story of some kind. Jalem Tome and Mishra, Tamer of Makfawa, which has the most egregious line of text I think maybe on...
Yeah. Permanents you control have ward, sacrifice a permanent.
That is
just so ridiculous.
Absolutely brutal. Ooh, a foil Sigil of Valor. The
Blueprint.
Very nice. Very good pull. We'll put that over there. And Phyrexian Scriptures off the list. We have 4 packs remaining. So 3 after this one I'm currently.
I'm glad we pulled a foil retro frame blueprint art because we get to show exactly how those are looking.
Yeah, and they do, I mean, they do look pretty great.
Yeah, it's very much the retro frame style of foiling, not the modern style of foiling on those.
There's another mech island there. Mystic Forge, that's a good one. It's a mythic on this apparently. And we have the Mightstone and Weakstone, so we did get another.
Also known as Urza's Eyeballs.
Yes, well, now it's actually Urza's text.
Yeah.
So this one melds with the mythic Urza in the set, and it melds into Urza Planeswalker. That's just the name of the card is Urza Planeswalker, and it has all of these abilities. It has so many abilities, and the condition for this one I think is Urza just pays 7 mana, and you have to own both this and the Urza card, and then.
Which the Mightstone and Weakstone does ramp you into it.
It does. It is a Power Stone, one of the mechanics of the set. So it does add 2 colorless mana, but it can't be spent to cast non-artifact creatures or non-artifact spells. But you can use that to activate activated abilities, including the one on Earth.
Yeah, you can also use it to activate non-artifact activated abilities.
Yeah,
just
lands,
spells that are not artifacts is the only limitation.
Yes. Our full art land there. Recruitment Officer is going to be a very good 1-drop in Pioneer. And we have Urza, Prince of Krug, not the Urza that melds, but there are 3 Urzas and 3 Mishras in this set. We have the borderless Urza here. This one is a kind of a tempered steel that makes copies of artifacts.
As overpowered as that ward sack of permanent.
No, it's not, but it's still not bad. Soul Guide Lantern, another nice multi-format staple there, and an over the top.
I love over the top.
And an Alpine Moon. That's not terrible.
Over the top French is exaggeration.
Yes.
So I need to get a French foil exaggeration for my EDH deck.
Foil Swamp here. Last commons and commons here. This is from the Commander decks. I forgot you get these in here. That set symbol is like so faded though. So you can get some of the Commander cards in set boosters and collector boosters. I'll put that aside. Springleaf Drum in the wow, that looks really cool. It's good art. I haven't seen that one.
Very leafy.
Yes, Stasis Coffin. Caused it. And a Springleaf Drum with the regular art in foil. So that's
as much leafy of a drum
Yes.
as the other one, just not as emphasized in the art, in my opinion.
yes.
Because I've seen a lot of Springleaf drums in my day, and this was the first time I realized there's an actual leaf involved.
Yeah, honestly, I am in that same boat. This is the last pack of this set booster box, and we're gonna crack open a collector for you guys to see as well. Another Go for the Throat and Baylot. That's the second time we've gotten Go for the Throat and Baylot back to back.
I really want you to go for that Baylot's throat.
Elsewhere Flask, the retro sheet, Platoon Dispenser, makes a bunch of soldiers, and a foil No One Left Behind. Pretty cool box. We can recap some of it here. So we opened all the mythics really in the first half of the box. We have Awake in the Woods, Skitter Beam Battalion, Secretly Filigree Master, and the Cityscape Leveler. Plus- Oh, that is a mythic, isn't it? And the Platoon Dispenser that I forgot was a mythic. We got a couple 4-art cards with the Llanowar Waste, which looks, the Painlands look very good like that, and then this Urza as well.
We only got 1/3 of the expected number of Transformers, though.
That's true. That's a very good point. We were supposed to get 3 of these Transformers cards on average. It's 1 in 10 boosters. We opened 30. We got 1. We got 1 Commander card here, unless I've missed some. It's very possible.
missed a few.
That's probably right. And we got the one melt card there, and then a bunch of artifact stuff. None of like the big hitters, Wormcoil Engine, Mox Amber, but still some pretty cool stuff. And then our list polls were pretty good. With the Mirror Gallery, Alpine Moon, some pretty Ranger Reveos, some pretty cool stuff in here as well.
When they printed Mirror Gallery, Planeswalkers were not legendary, so it wasn't nearly as popular. Because, what clone your legendary creature, I guess? Shrug?
Interesting.
It's not that good. It goes pretty well with, the Scarecrow King? Whatever his name is. Reaper King.
Reaper King.
Yeah. Because then you can clone your Reaper King and just keep cloning your Reaper. I don't know if you ever kicked Right of Replication on a Reaper.
I have not.
You have to destroy 30 permanents. It's a lot.
That
It's
sounds
a lot
fun.
Of permanents to destroy.
So if you like the contents of this set booster, we are going to give it away in the comments of this YouTube video. All you got to do is comment, tell us what your favorite card in the set is and why. The and why is very important. Like I said, lots of very, very good options here. We didn't get to the cards I like the most. Maybe we will in the collector booster, but yeah. So if you like this, comment. We're going to ship these contents to you, and that's not our only giveaway.
We're also going to give away a sealed collector booster
Right here.
over social media. That's the one we're going to give away.
This is the
we're going to
giveaway
open
one.
this one.
Yes.
You can't win the contents of this one, though.
No,
This
the
one's-
contents of this one are not up for the giveaway. You can get your very own sealed collector booster on social media. Just sharing the video, more details about that will come. But we are going to crack open this collector booster and see if we can get anything fancy.
If you'd like to win a collector's box, pay attention to our stuff on social media. This is a much duller blade than I thought it was going to be on that first swipe. It did not cut through the shrink wrap. All right.
So we're gonna get some shinies out of these. Can help you like you helped me. Sorry.
Well, let's find out if these are the same way. Oh my god, they're the worst. Yeah, you help me off camera and I'll just get through these things on camera and bring shame upon my household for not knowing how to open things. Ooh, Forest Dryad token.
Cool.
Obstinate Baloth foil. Swamp foil. Teething Wormlet. Taunos the Toy Maker. A Wreck Hunter. Ooh, a foil Mishra's Bauble
with the
retro frame.
blueprint.
Yeah, blueprint. That's what I meant. And a liquid metal coating. And a defense grid.
Wow.
And a transformer. And a Visions of Phyrexia extended art foil.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, this is all sorts of stuff. I have so many piles to all right, new clan. It is just a good pile.
Yes.
And transformers, and then
Rest of stuff.
yeah, there we go. All right. Token. Oh, we got another transformer. There's a transformer in every pack. I shouldn't be surprised by this.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay, that would make sense.
Go for the throat foil. Flow of knowledge. Mountain. Cool. Got an Urza's Command. Extended Painful Quandary. Rescue Retriever extended art. Sigil of Valor foil. Pristine Talisman. Door to Nothingness. Cyclonus the Saboteur. Ooh, and a extended foil Root Path Purifier. This card's pretty good.
Yeah, that's also a commander card, not main set, but does kind of break the game.
Yeah, like lets your cultivate start tutoring for any cards, well, any lands in your entire deck. Burning through the commons and uncommons real quick. Might Stone and Weak Stone foil, Thran Spider, Wondrous Crucible, Foundry Inspector foil, Elsewhere Flask, Quicksilver Amulet, Goldbug Humanity's Ally, then to Goldbug Scrappy Scout, ooh, and a foil Unwinding Clock Unwinding Clock Blueprint, and a Power Stone token.
Words abandoned you there for a second, Joe.
The words did not abandon me. The correct words abandoned me. I definitely continued making noises throughout that entire debacle. All right. Flames, Takashi is welcome. Fade from history, turn a bunch of stuff into a single bear.
Yep.
Greed, Enterprising Salvager. Ooh, Retro Frame Foil Burnished Heart. Regular Mishra's Bobble. Psychosis Crawler. Blaster Combat DJ. Turns into a Blaster Morale Booster and a foil extended art Tanos the Toy Maker.
We got 2 extended art Tanos, 1 regular, 1 foil.
Oh, another Dryad Arbor token.
You're gonna need a lot of them, so better stock up.
Depends on how many I'm making.
Well, now you can at least cover X equals 2.
Yeah. Dragon Engine, Flooding Excavation, Forest, Deathbloom Ritualist, Sarenth Great Worm on the Mythics, the Archimandrite,
That's a card name.
Soul Guide Lantern, Springleaf Drum, Astral Cornucopia, Flame War Brash Veteran, and a foil Etherflux Reservoir.
That's probably pretty good.
Yep. Haywire Might, Island, foil Painful Quandary, Parisian Mindbreaker, Machine God's Effigy, another foil Mishra's Bobble, Chromatic Star, Well of Lost Dreams, foil Flame War Brash Veteran, and another foil Door to Nothingness.
So
And another Power Stone token.
that's lots of Power Stones.
That is
You
4 Power Stone tokens in a row.
You could almost meld Urza.
Yeah. Oh, you're finally breaking this. Nope, it's a Power Stone.
That's Power Stone. They're all Power Stones.
Are they all Power Stones on one side?
That can't be right.
They are.
Wait, what?
I think they're all. So many things in the set make Power Stones. It's actually not surprising that the backside of every token is a Power Stone. Ooh, Swift Spear, Swamp, Titania's Command, Misery Shadow, Sandwell Avenger Ace, Springleaf Drum, Ornithopter, Staff of Domination, Ratchet Field Mechanic, and Extended Art Foil Blast
That's
Zone.
sick. Why don't you hold it up to the camera? That's pretty cool. I like that art a lot with that foiling.
Oh my
my
God, why am I
God,
so
Joe.
bad at this?
Not again.
I know where things are.
There we go.
There we
Look
go.
at that.
Yeah. It's very weird to me because it's like an entire city, not really a singular zone
Well-
getting blasted. It's like just the whole city explodes. Soldier / Power Stone. I
can't believe they're all Power Stones.
That makes sense.
It does make sense, but
Because also they stay in play, so. Ooh,
Nice.
Phyrexian Flesh Gorger.
that's a good one. Another one.
Extended Art, Llanowar Waste, Titania's Nature's Force.
Notably, not the Meld Titania. That is
Yeah.
a Commander deck Titania, so we
Yeah.
still haven't seen.
Millstone, Burnished Heart, Phyrexian Revoker, Prowl Stoic Sagittarius, and a Sardian Avenger. Sardian Avenger, the hate card for, what was it? Burke Clan Ironworks, but like way too late. Because they banned the deck. Elemental and Power Stone. Underground River,
Nice.
Temporal Anchor, Terror Ballista, Millstone, Sigil of Valor, Howling Mine, Starscream Power Hungry, and a foil Blueprint Chromatic Lantern.
They're just rolling in Transformers cards here.
Yep. Oh, well, 1 per pack.
Yeah.
How many do you expect?
Can come in foil as well.
Soldier / Power Stone. Field. History. Ashnod, Hall of Tagzin, Thopter Shop, Foil Blueprint Ivory Tower, Foundry Inspector, Howling Mine, Cyclonus the Saboteur, and a Siege Veteran.
Siege Veteran's cool.
Yeah. Is that going in the Soldiers and Pioneer?
You know, I've been thinking about it. That list has gotten a lot more tight with this set, so we'll have to see. We haven't pulled the land yet either. Let's see the land.
The Ocean Tactician, probably not going in the list.
No.
4 mana Anthem is not great.
Not getting there.
Soul Partition, Kayla's Command, March of Progress, Foil Pristine Talisman, Blueprint Pristine Talisman, Phyrexian Revoker, Optimus Prime Hero, and Optimus Prime Autobot Leader, and a foil Blueprint Maze Mind Tome.
We had a Transformer I recognize.
Yeah. Now we're on to our last pack. Wow, I keep forgetting this is 12 packs. There's almost nothing here.
And it's Power Stone.
And the Power Stone. 12 Power Stones. We can make so much mana.
Yeah, look at
but
all the...
not for non-artifact spells. Hercule, Master Wizard, Siege Veteran, Disciple of Kalis Nin, Chromatic Star, Bone Saw, Staff of Domination, Ultra Magnus Tactician, and a Journeyer's Kite. All right, yeah, so we missed on all of the numbered out of 500 cards, which is, I guess, to be expected because there's, only 500 of them and we only opened one box.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of the cool full art lands with the mecha kaijus running around causing chaos.
We got a bunch of the... it's cool that you get so many of the retro frame artifacts.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of them. And then...
even more potent than the Strixhaven ones.
Yeah. Got 2 foil.
And 1 full art, right? In there?
Oh, yeah. Prowl. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, this Prowl Stoic Strategist is a full art. Yeah, so there's a lot of cards to the Transformer set if you want to build that. And then we've got so many
rares and artifacts and Power Stones. So many Power Stones.
This is a stack of the good things. Yeah, foils. There's 4 things to separate these into.
Got at least 2 Staff of Dominations out of this box as well.
Yeah. Foil regular.
So many piles.
Blueprint. All right, foil regular, not the things. Foil regular. Blueprint regular. Foil blueprint.
There we go. So now we've got all 4 piles.
Yeah. That's a blueprint. It's a regular. That's a foil blueprint.
Not things.
Artifacts. Foil blueprint. Blueprint. Regular.
So this just shows
foil blueprint.
Just how many of these you get in a collector box. Like if you do want a bunch of these, and there are a bunch worth wanting, collector booster is not a bad option for this.
There's so many of these things.
Yeah, there are a lot.
Nothing less starter. Well of Lost Dreams. Mishra's Bauble.
Those baubles are really good. I'm gonna have to pick some of those up for Murktide for Modern. Pretty excited for that.
There, this was here.
Still none of the big
unwinding
hits.
card is pretty good.
We didn't get Worm Coil or Mox Amber out of either of these. I think those are the 2 big chase ones. I would think.
Yeah, they're the best ones because they see the most play. But so there's some pretty good
No,
ones.
there are
in here
definitely
too.
some good ones outside of that, but those are the 2.
Door to Nothingness.
2 big
Blueprint.
hitters.
The retro frame foil Blueprint Mishra's Bauble might be.
That's probably going to be worth a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Voting Defense Grid and
Defense Grid's a good one too. I forgot that was in here. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So lots of artifacts.
Yeah, a lot of cool stuff in here.
Hey, if you want one of these for yourself, you can't get the contents of this one, but we do have a brand new sealed one to give away. It's right over there. That is the exact one we will be sending out.
Yeah.
So if you want that, just pay attention to the social media pages. We will get.
My wife is calling me, and I have emergency bypass set on.
Okay.
I will call her back as soon as we wrap this video.
You want to just record that out?
I think leave that in.
You like it? Okay. If you want a collector booster of your own, just pay attention to the social media pages. We will be sending one out to one lucky person. And hey, if you remember the contents of the set booster, we are giving that away as well. Just comment on this YouTube video what your favorite card in Brothers War is and why. It can be any card, and you will get the contents of that box. But Joe, this was super fun to open. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on some of these.
And I just realized I spent the last 30 seconds looking at the wrong camera. So if you're wondering why I'm looking in that random direction, I was like, wait, that's not the camera. And I only just now realized this.
Well,
so I had to hang a lampshade on that
one day
All
you'll be able to find the cameras in the studio, Joe.
Never.
One way or another.
right.
That's going to be it for us this time. We will be back with some more stuff soon.
All right. Thanks for checking out Dave and Adam's Card World.